I don't think I want to go back to anybody who cheated on me. I don't want to. I don't want to feel the pain of that again. So therefore, for me personally, that's just my feelings. I don't think I'm gonna go back to someone who cheated on me.
And I get that, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people say that, not you, but a lot of people say that, and then they go back anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that we take some time to talk about what circumstances could allow for someone to go back to an ex who cheated.
Right.
I like what you said, Amanda, about like, are you over it? Can you move on? But at the same time, more importantly, is that person not going to wrong you again?
Right.
And what can you do to relatively confirm that they have changed as a person? Have they gone through therapy? What was the reason behind the change? Who were they cheating with? Is this an ex? Is that person still pursuing them? Are they still in the picture? Were they high? Were they drunk? Like, what were the circumstances that led to that? And is there any change in that human being? More important than me moving on, but I need evidence that this person is not going to function in the same way that they functioned before.
I think that there's a 90% of the times you should never go back to an ex. Given the situations that we use as examples, I don't think any of them qualify for you to go back. If I get a better job and it's something to further my life and I have to move across the country and you're not willing to move with me, that just goes to show that we don't have loyalty within us. So therefore, I don't want you back. And I hope that you don't come back. You know what I'm saying? I also do think that the only time that you really should take an ex back if it's a real, genuine, right situation, wrong time. Right situation, wrong time could be you guys are clicking on all cylinders. But you guys are both struggling, so your struggles are actually making you guys not be able to focus on your relationship. So you guys have, hey, you know what? There's no real problems with us. We just got to go get ourselves right. Right? I don't think that it's really conducive. And majority of times I realize that people love to take the easy way out in life.
Indeed.
And so is going back to your ex. Now, what ends up happening is a lot of people go back to their ex for the wrong reason. Comfort, failure, and discouragement. And the problem with that is these are all hindering things of your own self. Really, a lot of those things that you need, really a lot of those things stem from things that you should really correct in yourself. You should actually be more encouraged. You should be more confident. You should actually attract something that's going to hopefully be better for you.
So this statistic that I have, it's for 2023. It says that 3/4, 7 out of 10 singles, they admit to planning to return to their ex after realizing that the grass isn't greener on the other side, which means that they left their relationship to pursue something else. You know, and I feel like in this case, it's not, this is where the variables, it depends on like why you left the relationship, right? Sometimes you were interested in somebody else, or maybe there was a problem that occurred in your relationship and you thought maybe somebody else can treat you better. But I feel like in those kind of situations, when you still have love for somebody, you're always going to go back.
Yeah. And we live in like an instant gratification,
That's what I was gonna say.
like lifeline. Like that's where we are right now. So lots of folks don't want to go and try something new. Lots of folks don't want to take the risk. So we want to go back to an ex. Like I said, I'm the number one proponent of giving it a chance if it's reasonable. But this is just laziness. This is just laziness. They talk about the dating scene being so terrible. It's really nowhere near as bad as the internets make it seem. Social media makes it seem like there's like no quality human beings. I count 4 right here. Right? So obviously there are good human beings. Somebody said 3 out of 4. There are 3. Somebody said 3.
It was you. It was me.
So like clearly there are good people out there, but there's this idea of I want it now, I want it fast, or I'm about to be 30 and I need to be married because my friends are married. I need to have kids because my friends are having kids, and oh, woe is me. So a lot of this has a lot to do, I think, more with like personal shortcomings than it has to do with the actual dating scene being that difficult. It's really not that bad.
Or 40s.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people that are approaching 40 are going to be, we don't know the age group, right? And that stat.
It might be easier though.
Well, the thing is, and that's the problem, you know, never in life is easy good.
No, but I'm saying experience-wise. So if you're approaching 40, if you're 40 or you're going to your 40s, now it's like a group of people that are all a little more experienced. They've been through this, been through that, you know, seen the type of people they do and don't want to accept around themselves. So now you have more of a clearer understanding. Once the older you get, the wiser you are. So
That's
it's
false. That's the most foolish thing anybody has ever said.
I mean, it should be the truth.
It's not the truth. The older you are does not make you wise at all. The wiser you are, your wisdom really comes from the knowledge from being able to listen, analyze, assess, and retain. It doesn't matter your age. There's 25-year-olds who are more wise than 45-year-olds and vice versa. So at the end of the day, it's all about understanding life. We talked about this, the degree. The main degree that you should want to have is a degree on life. The degree on people and understanding what you want out of life and what can you make life or how you can make life work for you, whether it be a relationship, an occupation, or whatever the case.
No, but the thing is that what are we blaming? Are we blaming you for not having the skill set to make the shot, or are we blaming the game? So the thing is those people are saying, I'm going back to my ex because the dating scene is so difficult. They're blaming the external factors. What about I'm thinking about going back to my ex because I'm having a hard time navigating dating because I am not clear about what I want. I don't know what standards should exist. Like, it's you. It's many times it's more you. I know you just said try to be more sympathetic, but I'm not.
I love her.
I'm not, right?
No, but that's real.
It's
Give her a
more you
clap.
than it is the rest of the world, right? I had a professor who said to me one time, if one person calls you an asshole, they are an asshole for calling you an asshole. If 5 people call you an asshole, you're probably one. Like, what's the chances that everybody else is the problem? And you're just this perfect human being who has everything together, and it's everyone else who just can't figure out relationships. Nah, son, it's you.